Hello everybody, I am back! Yay! So, before we get started on my experience with the Ohio Game Expo, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the drawing that I'm drawing right now. So, it's of my character Ivy. I have this story with her. She's the last of an alien species called the Avalonians. And they, instead of having normal hearts, their hearts are replaced with flowers and are connected to the tree of life. She's the last of them, and she tried to get revenge on the pack people for destroying and burning her home down, making her the only survivor. She teamed up with Patreus, who at the time she didn't know was the man who destroyed her entire planet, left it to be abandoned. And then she was later betrayed by Patreus. You hear me right? Betrayed by Patreus. She ended up having her heart flower poisoned. She ended up deciding to replace it with a normal pack roller heart, causing her to become a yellow pack roller, just like Pac-Man. Not only that, that causes the extinction of her entire alien species. A few days later, Ivy looks back on this moment, wishing she could return to her bird form for one final time. So about my experience with GameCon, I loved it. I got to meet all the cast of Super Mario. I got to meet Charles Martinet, Samantha Kelly, Kenny James, and Laura Faye Smith in real life. The only autograph I actually got was from Peaches. I didn't know at the time that it would cost $80 to get an autograph, but my mom thanked her for it, and I feel so happy that I ended up getting the autograph in the first place. Then I actually got some souvenirs. I ended up getting a 3D printed head of Sonic. I got some stickers and my very first amiibo figure of Princess Peach, which I have her displayed on my shelf in my game room right now. Oh no, one more thing. I actually painted my nails to look like Mario and Luigi, and I showed all the cast, and they actually loved my nails. Kenny James actually asked where the Bowser one actually is, and I said I didn't paint one, and he said figures. So, it was pretty good, and I am happy to be home and be making videos with you once again. For Ivy's pack roller form, I didn't actually do a lot of shadows for her because she's, you know,
They can't hear us or see us.
that thing. Oh, and I decided to give her some yellow highlighted stuff in her hair because she is now a yellow one. And, you know, later on I erased the bottom of her dress to make her look more like no one can see her, sort of thing. Ivy, as her original Avalonian form, doesn't have eyebrows, but I actually shade in a super dark area to give her the illusion of eyebrows. Personally, I don't like the harsh shading effect that shading actually gives, but I never use the soft airbrush tool for shading. I just blur out the harsh edges to give it a more softer appeal. I try to give a soft look to my drawings, especially her hair. Her hair later on, I give her a very soft shadow and soft highlight look. Her legs were very difficult to shade because I do have lines to where her bird legs actually are. But you know, I ended up using a special tool that selects, I draw where I want to shade, and then it selects it for me, which makes my life a whole lot easier for this drawing. I'm shading her hair now, and like I said, I am going to make the hair look soft. Like, I'm blending out the shadows and the highlights on her hair, and then lowering the opacity. This is how Ivy's hair is shaded in my style. Now for the part that actually is pretty painful. She has a hole in her chest to where her heart flower used to be. Ouch. She's holding in her hands the spirit of a normal pack welder heart that will eventually be put into her chest later on, when she makes her decision to be reborn as a pack welder. After some final adjustments off camera, this drawing is done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!